Welcome forward to Reasonings at the Tree of Life. I am Jerome Sage Butler, and today we're going to be talking about habits, right? Now, habits is also one of those experiences and psychological attitudes that we've designed and developed as human beings to kind of help us navigate our existence, right? So there's so much literature written on human habits, right? So we've got good habits, we've got bad habits. So already we've laid out the argument, good habits and bad habits. But I'm not going to look at it just from the angle of good habits and bad habits. I'm looking at it from the angle of good habit forming behaviors, right? Those behaviors certainly will be beneficial. Because again, as my preamble states, habits are viewed as both good and bad. So many people look at obsessive and compulsive disorders as habits that have totally gone out of sync, totally out of the human control. They are beyond our ability to control them. They are beyond our ability to regulate them and to determine our behaviors while we are engaged in the midst of their entrapment, if you can use that term. So bad habits tend to define most of the literature on habits, right? Because people most times refer to habits as when we have made terrible mistakes and said it is an habitual action or an habitual activity that has led the individual to this state of dismay or mayhem, right? So obviously, because I said to you, I am not going to be looking at it from the angle of good, bad habits, I won't give you the opposite. I will just go straight into my statement. Having good habit forming behaviors is essential for the automatic processes of your life to reflect your true desires. Now, for individuals who want certain quality of lifestyles, I would encourage you to train yourself in thought and in action to always engender the principles of which you're talking about into an habit that reminds you, that recounts the value of your experience in constancy. Constantly read material that enhances your awareness of that which is wholesome and healthy in your life and in your lifestyle. Constantly feed the behaviors in you, like exercise, caring and sharing amongst your family, being genuine to your co-workers and the members of your community, to turn those behaviors into positive habit forming modus operandi, so they can become automatons, unconscious, constant behaviors, constant actions, where they are habitual. You do them without even considering. You are unable to stop yourself. Channel your habit forming practices and principles towards your outlook on your experiences. Always try to form or engender within your outlook something that is truly genuine, honest to you and your state of existence, where you are and also where you would like to be, considering your environment around you and the things which make up that environment and how you wish to impact upon that environment. Start out in the micro till it becomes the macro, in your concepts, in your attitudes, how to picture it in your behaviors, till you're forming habits of genuine care and sharing, love and respect, that you say morning, every morning, to the psychopath you're passing on the path of your life, going towards your professional, personal engagements. Make it a habit forming principle to always be responsible in how you articulate your experiences to individuals in different scenarios and different configurations of human life. Form a habit of genuine love and understanding, of diplomacy, and a genuine sense of reverence if possible, respect is always necessary, genuine mannerisms, conscious habit forming behaviors. They become unconscious actions after a while. If you constantly learn to forgive, forgiveness will move from the high state of some esteemed behavior into a natural functional practice. And so as you give out, so you will receive. And then you can begin to see the harmony and similitude in your inner and your outer worlds. Create positive habit forming behaviors that helps you to be more responsive to the experience of the living cosmos, to truly connect to others in the multiplicity of our human configurations. Get not lost in externals. Form positive habits of relationship, communication. Constantly seek to refine your behaviors into positive modus operandi. So this has been Jerome Sage Butler at the Tree of Life, reasoning on conscious, positive, habit-forming behaviors, not being confined by negative, generational, stereotypical definitions of behavior. When in this age of information-driven activity, take a little spark in your information reservoir. Regenerate, engender some positive habits that will truly reflect your highest goodness. Remember, you are an absolute blessing to yourself and to your environment. Continue to be that blessing.